What up, y'all? It's your boy,
Like extra.
and we are here on
Sekular.
TV, and this is episode 6 of an extra pod. I know, I changed the setup. I took a week off. I changed the setup, and I'm here, y'all. I'm grinding. There's so much updates, so many things I want to give y'all. But before I give y'all updates, let's do a beat breakdown real quick. Yeah, I like this beat because this beat ties in what I'm about to tell y'all. I need God, and this sample says that in there. And I think it's fire. I just want to invite God into everything. So God, I'm inviting you into this moment right now. Would your spirit fill me, guide my words? Yeah, just trying to speak life, man, and give encouragement and encourage people and do all sorts of things. So let's do that real quick. All right, so what I first did was I got the sample. So the sample was this. Oh, damn, it ain't even playing. Oh, I know why. See, this is all live, but watch y'all get the sample right for y'all. Hold on, I gotta let it run through. But before I do that, no music background, whatever. I could fix all this in post. But yeah, I'm just really trying to change things up. I got a second camera now. You'll see there's a camera B, camera A. So we got 2 cameras now, which will now lead us into having people on board. That's why you see the couch now, because I want to have me here, someone there, and have different have someone on the show, possibly co-host, and just grinding. But before we get into that, let's play you the sample, because I do want to do the beat breakdown. So this was the sample, y'all. You know what I mean? I need you, Lord, need you, Lord, need you, Lord. Let's let that rock real quick for y'all. And then that led me into getting this for y'all. It's probably not going to come in all on beat. I could try to time it. Let's see. Be patient with me, y'all. You know what I mean? I chopped it up and came up with that. Do them hi-hats in there, And then the drums, of course. Yeah. Need you, Lord. And then I did that little breakdown just to give it a little variation of the beat, so it's not just the same loop. Fire, right? It's like saying need you. Crazy. Yeah. So that's that, y'all. This is episode 6. I'm happy to be here. I took a week off. I felt like God told me to take a break. I worked 70 hours last week, the week before last week, and 70 hours last week. And I just felt like God told me to go outside. Last Sunday was beautiful in Denver. I went to Boulder. I hiked the Royal Arch. That's like the difficult trail out there. And normally I would take breaks when I hike that trail, but this time, no breaks. The only time I took a break is when I had to step to the side to let someone pass or come down and going up or whatever. But I'm feeling great, y'all. I'm eating good. I'm clearly in shape. Thank God, a Target, OPU, running these orders. Yeah, got 2 cameras now. Got the new lights. Got a second microphone, just waiting for a couple things. And I definitely want to have people up here on an extra pod. Might do the Let's Meet show just with certain people. But yeah, I'm just back to creating. There's going to be other things I want to do with this. Just trying to rearrange my schedule. So that's updates with me, y'all. Camera A, camera B, lighting, new setup, and how I got to this new setup. Going to be utilizing daylight. This might be the first, I'm not going to say the last, but shooting at this time. I want to shoot Saturday mornings. I shoot normally Sunday afternoons. I had to wait a little bit later today to let the sun pass, and that way it wasn't blowing out my windows. Pause. But yeah, y'all, I'm hyped, man. There's a lot. I got this set up here now. Try to minimize it. Still trying to give y'all that depth. yeah, I had to like switch my whole crib around, which is crazy because I had got the camera, ordered it Tuesday, got it Wednesday. Shout out to B&H, quick delivery. Still gonna do a couple changes with lightings and fixtures, learning as I go. But I was talking to Armand, shout out to Armand, and I was like, yo, bro, I got the second camera now. I'm gonna get the mic and everything. I was just trying to think of like, how could I do the setup so I could have 2 people in here? And he was like, yo, what about the couch? How are you gonna get the couch in there? And I was like, all right. So then I had this film picture. Actually, if you look on my gram, when I dropped Project Kids, I threw up a film picture of my crib from a certain angle. And I was looking at that. I was like, all right, I like that look from that window. And then I was like, all right, let me just arrange things. So I worked from 7 a.m. to 10 at night, Thursday, rode bike to and from Target, came home, and then stood up till 3:30, just switching everything around, and then tweaked it day by day. And here we are. I'm excited. I like having this set up because I could have some chapstick when I need it if I feel my lips getting dry, which also before in other episodes, I wouldn't drink water, which I feel like I do need some water because I feel like it will make my lips look dry. I am going to do a behind the scenes so y'all can see how this is all going down. This setup is crazy, y'all. Next level. One light I'm about to swap out, but yeah, there's so much stuff going on with this and have it connected over there to the studio setup. And a couple more things I got to do. The light might change a little bit in the background, which I'm trying to figure out. If a cloud passes, I'm trying to utilize the sun setting and golden hour to still give you some light in the back. But I could tell the cloud just passed because it got a little bit darker in here. But I got these lights that should hold it down because I'm not trying to use an ND filter. I got Pro Mist filters on the cameras. But it's just a trial episode, you know. Nothing's gonna be perfect. I don't care how it looks. I'll learn and I'll learn as I go. But I'm definitely excited for this, y'all. This is crazy. Let's do a little, you know, for how crazy this is. Yeah, so when I have an extra guest on, I'm gonna be here. The guest will be here. We'll still keep this main cam to get the both of us. The second cam, this camera over here, will be hitting the guest. Pause. It's gonna be aimed at the guest. And then I have Blackmagic cameras. I don't know if y'all know, but I have the Apple 15 Pro, which is where I'm going to do the behind the scenes and a lot of other videos I plan on doing with this Apple 15 Pro, because the Blackmagic camera has an app for the phone, and you can pretty much get the best quality out of this phone. You just need some couple things, like a couple accessories, and you can shoot and log. So where I'm getting at is then the camera that's going to be focused on me here is going to be my phone. I'm gonna try it out, you know what I mean? Like, what do I gotta lose? That way we'll have 3 cameras and we'll really elevate this extra pod, the Let's Meet show. I know some of y'all hit me up wondering what's going on with the Let's Meet show. This is my home, y'all. I'm just protecting my energy. Some of y'all don't know like that. I don't know if y'all, let's talk about this. Y'all ever see the meme that goes around that says, y'all want access to my resources, but don't support me? And I feel like that about mad people, yo. Like, I'm learning, you know. I'm not throwing shade at anyone, but it's like a lot of y'all don't support me. You're like, I don't see likes, I don't see comments, I don't see subscribes, none of that. And that's fine, that's cool. I don't need that, you know what I'm saying? I'm straight. But don't try to hit me trying to like hop on the pod or whatever it is. Like, you know what I mean? Like, that's a little foul. How you want access to my resources, which is, this is all my resources, cameras, audio, lighting, all this stuff, but you don't want to support me. So it's like, I'm watching y'all, and I gotta be protective of my energy, you know. Sekular and Mic Extra, you know, and it's all about love. But we also gotta guard our energy and protect ourselves, because, you know, we can give, and people will take, but they don't give back, you know. And I'm just trying to be mindful of myself. What works for me, what doesn't work for me, my emotions, you know. I know how my emotions are, so it's not personal, y'all. Just, you know, like, this is years of time, money, just learning the craft, you know. Shout out to the Joe Budden podcast. I really watched, not as much anymore, but I really watched that podcast and learned from it. There's a lot going on here, y'all. I got like this microphone to get my audio, everything going. This is going into the audio interface. I have an SM57 over there for camera A, if I'm correct. I have an SM58 right here for camera B. to sync all that audio. Last episode, y'all, I was trying to do my settings because I told you I want to do streaming and whatever, streaming, making beats or whatever. And in the last episode, actually, so I had because I also have a virtual mixer in here too. So I had to set up the virtual mixer a certain way in order to stream. So I had everything going into one channel. So my last episode of the podcast, I couldn't control the beat separately. I couldn't control like like the sound effects or stuff like this. It all recorded onto one track. So I didn't figure that out until I was trying to edit the video or whatever. And I was like, yo, why when I solo the vocals, I still hear the beat? And then I was like, oh, because I set everything up to stream. But thankfully with this mixer, you could save presets and settings for certain things. So like now I have a streaming preset and then a podcast preset. So yeah, I know I'm everywhere, but if you know me, that's just me. I do have one topic today. I just wanted to give y'all updates regarding me, the future of this pod. I really want this pod, y'all. This is for God. Like I was saying, I wouldn't have these cameras, any of this, if it wasn't for God and the passion He placed on my heart to learn this stuff. So I really want to use this platform to serve Him and to honor Him. So that's why I'm not just bringing anybody up here either. I want to make sure we're having fruitful conversations, life-giving conversations, not just so you could be seen and the look, like how it looked for you to be on a fire, high-quality podcast. So keep that in mind. It's not personal, but if you doing things and you feel like the Lord is moving you, the Lord's working on you, and what you're doing is honoring God, hit me. Then we could talk. But if God's not the foundation, the rock, the cornerstone of what you're doing, then don't hit me, because everything I'm doing going forward is to honor God, and He has to be at the foundation of everything I'm doing. So that's how we get to this. This beat tough, by the way, though. I made this beat mad quick. I made this beat because I came home from church. Actually, I went to Native Foods. Shout out to Hazani. Hazani put me on the Native Foods. Native Foods is a vegan restaurant. My mom and Cindy I called them after church. They was at Taco Bell. They were like, yo, we in your favorite crunch wrap thing, because I put them on to that years ago. Fast forward, Native Foods it's called a Munch Wrap Supreme, which is like the crunch wrap, but it's just a vegan version. So I had that, came home, had to clean up the crib, because like I said, I was doing a lot of things, moving around things. The crib was a mess. Excuse me. So I had to clean up the crib. I did that, and then I made this beat. The beats be so quick. I made the beat so quick, I was like, yo, let me make a variation. And that's how you got the part in the background right now. Yeah, so here we are, y'all. Should have called what time, it doesn't even really matter. The topic for today, though, is setting boundaries. And a lot of things I was just saying is like me setting boundaries. You know, like y'all not just gonna have access to the pod because it's a good look for you, you know. So yeah, do y'all feel like, damn, you could hear that motorcycle was loud in the back, but you know what's so funny, y'all? I'm gonna be honest and vulnerable with y'all. I had this thing where like I look at reels, I look at shorts, I look at TikToks, and the ones they say in order to get views or whatever, you should create a hook where you like ask a question and then follow with an explanation or whatever. And sometimes I want to do that because I want to get views or whatever, people to see it, but it's like at the cost of what? Being genuine. But here's a question though. Do y'all feel like y'all not able to get things done? Do you feel like there's things holding you back, or you're like just too people pleasing? The reason why you're not able to get things done is because you're too people pleasing and you're not setting boundaries. Like at this point in my life, this year in my life, y'all have seen so much growth, so much changes. I mean, y'all seen me do the Let's Meet show. Y'all seen me do just like those what do they call those talking head videos. You've seen the beginning of the Extra Pod, and I've grown so much, and I quit smoking. I eat healthier. The list goes on, you know. And going forward, y'all not getting the old Mike. I'm setting boundaries. Like there's just straight boundaries I'm setting here because God has made so much changes, so much improvement in my life that like I just can't go back to Mike. It's not fair to God. It's not fair to me right now. So some boundaries I'm setting. Hold on. Hydro Flask, if you've seen this, send some dollars. You know what I mean? Trying to monetize. I like how the sample says "Need You, Lord." Crazy. Let's take the. So, boundaries I'm setting. First boundary is I cannot be around you or hang out with you if you smoke, if you drink. I'll still hang out with you, but just don't bring that into the setting. I'm sorry. I'm gonna be 34 in almost a week, and I can't keep living the same way I lived. And if you love me and you respect me, then you will honor that, and you will be able to come around me, and we could just have fun and vibe off and have chemistry just off us being human. You want to smoke or drink beforehand? Cool. I'm not going out to no spots where they're drinking. I'm getting too grown for that. And I'm not trying to be smoking. Like, I'm not trying to be around people that are smoking because I don't want to feel tempted. You know what I mean? I got to be wiser. I got to make wiser decisions. Same thing with, that's why it's not, drinking was never my problem. But if I do drink, every time I used to drink, I feel like, damn, I got to smoke. You know, I got to balance it out. So I'm not doing that. And shorties, I'm not trying to be around shorties who's just trying to, you know, smash and that's another weakness, you know what I mean? And it's like, hey, ma, if you could be around me and we could build a friendship, I'm with that. But I'm not just like, I want to just view women as women, not as objects, you know? And I spoke about that before with, like, you know, pornography and masturbation, how it has affected me. Boundaries too were like this new boundary I set. And no disrespect to my mom, like, me and my mom would talk every night because me and my mom works late and I work a late shift. So we would talk at night. On her commute home is when I would just get home from Target. And, you know, I love my mom. I would talk to her on the ride home. But I would end up just staying up late because after I got off the phone with my mom, I would do other things. And then I would shower and do all that stuff. I'd go to bed mad late. But I'm trying to get a new routine down, a new schedule down. I'm not trying to be tired. Rest is important. That's another boundary I'm setting for myself. I need rest. So I'm prioritizing rest. So in talking about that with my mom is I set the boundary like, Mom, I'll talk to you in the mornings now. I can't talk to you at nights because when I get home from Target, I want to shower and do my healthcare, you know, like my skincare routine. I want to shower. I want to do my, you know, lotion, retinol, eye cream, moisturize the lips, floss, brush my teeth right before I go to bed. You know what I'm saying? I gotta have a good healthcare routine. So yeah, that's another boundary I'm setting. Like, I'm trying to have a strict routine, strict schedule where I'm trying to produce, get this stuff. I want to incorporate another day where I make beats to throw it on the Mike Extra's back page. Cause y'all like when I do that, which I love. A lot of y'all show me love when I put up me making music. And a cool thing now where I can incorporate multiple things is with me making, like, I can make beats now. And I could do it different ways. Like, I could use the A cam for the main one, the B cam for a zoomed in here. And now when I'm about to get this C stand with a boom arm where I could throw the phone over top and you could get the bird's eye view of me, producing. So I'm trying to figure out how I could work that into my schedule. But let me know what y'all think of this. How y'all are setting boundaries. I'm not gonna take up too much of y'all time, y'all. I'm trying to figure out other ways to keep this short and give y'all other videos throughout the week talking about, you know, setting boundaries, trying to have a routine. Excuse me, so I can produce at a high level. It probably definitely got dark in here a little bit. Whatever. But yeah, I have this key light with a grid now, y'all. I got a parabolic box with a grid on it. It's like a 33 inch, I think, on the Amaran. Got another Amaran over here with a smaller parabolic box with a grid on it. That one I'm swapping out. I'm getting a bigger, like the same one of that one on here because so when I have guests on here, we could have that lighting and then they could spill over to fill our shadows. And then in the back, y'all can't see it, but in the back I have a rim light, same one, Amaran 100. That's why I want to do a background, like a behind the scenes video, so y'all can see what I'm talking about. Amaran is like a budget friendly version from Aperture. I got rid of the lantern. I didn't get rid of it. I have it, but I wanted to get. I know the look I want. So yeah, I'm bringing them drums in. So yeah, but I got that back there. I got the Amaran back there on a stand with a grid on it, but with barn doors to give more directional light, so it's not just spilling everywhere. I'm really nerdy on this stuff, y'all. I love it though. This is years of just trying to figure things out. Yeah, and then when my birthday's coming up, but I think I just need a couple more things for the second mic. I got the mic, I got the cables, I got the cloud lifter. I just need the flag, the stand, and the phantom power. Just because of how my setup is, I need the phantom power. Man, I heard some dogs barking outside. But yeah, y'all. Trying to think of other ways I'm setting boundaries. I just want to put on there rest. These are things I had on there, but I erased off. But I'm gonna just talk about a rest. I didn't get much rest recently. That's why I was setting these boundaries with my mom, so I can go to sleep at a decent time, wake up at a decent time, and still take care of my body the way I want to take care of my body. You know, hydrate my skin, lotion, all that. Probably gonna start recording an extra pod Saturday mornings, back to routine and getting rest. That way Sundays after church I can rest. I could just edit a little bit and, you know, go to the park with somebody, go for a hike, ride bike, do whatever I gotta do. That's why I'm trying to set these boundaries. So setting boundaries with my schedule and like hardcore, hard boundaries where it's like, pause, that sound crazy saying hard like that. But yeah, where it's like, nah, I need to stick to my schedule. I'm 34, you know, like I'm 34. It's a week away, you know, and can't just keep living that same routine. Can't keep living the same routine. Can't keep hanging around the same people doing the same things, you know. Especially there's people in my life who've been in my life forever. Y'all have a place in my heart. We will still make time for each other. But I just have these new rules and boundaries, and I hope y'all respect it. Yeah, man, I'm excited. Rest, work ethic too. Setting boundaries, like work is important to me. I'm working hard right now. Obviously, I spend mad bread. You know, camera B, to get a second camera, y'all, and to have it at the same level, like, it's not you just buy the camera. Like, you know, you have to get, like, I have these pro mist filters on the lens. You got to get like I record onto an external SSD drive. In order to have all that in one thing, you got to get a cage for it, a freaking tripod for the camera. There's other things I bought too. I just can't think of. There's like, you got to get the accessories for these kind of cameras, you know, to get this high quality. The camera just comes bare. Oh, I had to get an adapter because the new camera actually, which is right in front of me. The new camera is full frame. This is a little background for y'all. I used to shoot on Canon. Me and Q, yo, we used to love that look of that Canon 5D Mark III full frame. It just had that look. So my new camera is full frame. The other camera I had is a Super 35, which I had to like adjust to that look. When I first went from Canon to the Blackmagic Super 35, I had to adjust to the look because it was like a more cropped in look, and that was an adjustment. So then I got used to how that camera looked, and then when I got my new camera, the full frame, that was an adjustment to me. It was like, damn, I love the way it looks, so fire. It took me like a day or two to adjust to it, but I love that full frame look. There's just something about the full frame look. But other than that, y'all, I'm not gonna eat up a lot of y'all time. Work ethic. That's another one. Just work ethic. I was getting on that, but I get wild sidetracked. Work ethic. I'm not trying to be around lazy people. So like, me and Armand talk about this a lot. Shout out to Armand. He got a work ethic, yo. That kid be working for his age, grinding, getting money, working hard, man. And like, yeah, I encourage all y'all, work hard, man. Work ethic just shows. Like, I feel like for me, the reason why you see me doing videos now, I'm working a full-time job and a part-time job, is because I quit a lot of my bad habits, and because I built up over all these years a work ethic. And then even now with like having a second job, a full-time job, it just teaches me to be more strategic and things with my time, that like, it just bleeds in. Like I said that before, everything bleeds into one another. And my work ethic right now is at an all-time high. I love it. That's why I'm trying to create more boundaries, so I could stay working. Like, I'm 34. Like, I've had my fun. Not that I'm not having fun or like Like, what am I doing going out to a bar, a club, or a lounge? Like, there's just gonna be a whole young crowd there. And even the last times I went out last summer, it's just like it's a young crowd. Like, going out is predominantly a young crowd. So it's like, I could be around young crowd, but people who working, you know, I'm not trying to be that lit stuff, getting lit, drinking, partying, smoking. Like, that's not what life's about, man. God delivered me from that, man. Thank you, God. Like, even, you know, speaking about that, God lived, since y'all last spoke to y'all, God has done so much healing in my life, brought so many things to surface that were holding me back, and I didn't even know how to hold on me. Yeah, man, like, be alone, y'all, heal, grow, figure it out, man. Cause that drinking, smoking, partying, you're not trying to face something. You're avoiding something. And I get it. There's a time and place, you know, everyone has that phase. I had that phase. I'm not knocking y'all, but I'm saying if there's no balance, it's out of control. It's stemming from something. And I know what mine was stemming from. It's just a lot of hurt, not feeling accepted, not feeling loved, not feeling seen and wanting to be seen. And God was like, nah, bro, you're seen by me. You're chosen by me. Shout out to Brock for saying that to me recently. He was like, yo, you're chosen. And that really resonated with me. A lot of things I be doing. Another thing I want to touch on is this thing I told my sister Mindy. As y'all know, I have a struggle with social media. It is called the posting ghost. I know I got viewing versus doing, and now the posting ghost. I'm going to be posting y'all and ghosting. I'm sorry if I don't see your content. If you really want me to see something you did and created, send it to me. Send it to me in the DM. I'll see it. I'll check like my likes and things when I hop back on to post another thing. But I'm gonna be posting and ghosting y'all, cause like I can't get caught up on the social media, on the scrolls, on the caring about the likes, the comments, the follows, the reshares. I got too much on my plate, and I'm just here to create. You know what I mean? I like what I'm doing. I love what I'm doing. And 9 times out of 10, when I get on social media, y'all not posting stuff. Y'all not posting original things. Y'all not creating things. The only limited handful of people, maybe more than that. I don't want to downplay some of y'all, but some of y'all are. Like, people I love, y'all creating, y'all putting things out. Thank y'all. Y'all inspire me. But a lot of time, y'all just reposting other people's content or like reposting memes. And it's just the internet and social media is like a dirty place. There's not a lot of positive, creative things going on there. There is, like, I said this before, the Secular Explore page got fire things I could learn from. But I'm not trying to see negative BS things. You know what I mean? There was something I was just gonna say there. Se me olvidó. Se me olvidó means I forgot in Spanish. I don't know. Whatever. I do have a word I want to share with y'all. Kind of ties in. Remember I told you last time I was reading the book of Ecclesiastes, and I came across this. Look, Ecclesiastes 11:1. When clouds are heavy, the rain comes down. Whether a tree falls north or south, it stays where it falls. This is really the one I want to touch on. So the focus on Ecclesiastes 11:4. This is the one, y'all. This really resonates with me. And this is, just watch. Farmers who wait for perfect weather never plant. If they watch every cloud, they never harvest. Once again, Ecclesiastes 11:4. Farmers who wait for perfect weather never plant. If they watch every cloud, they never harvest. You know what that's saying? Stop waiting around and waiting for things to be perfect. Plant, go out and create. This is what I've been telling y'all. That's why I'm sharing this with y'all, because I found the word to go with it. It's like, yo, stop waiting around for things to be perfect. Just create. Learn as you go. Like, if you're waiting for it to rain or waiting for a cloud or whatever, you're never going to get a harvest. Go out, plant your seeds, and your harvest will come. Like, I saw that was heavy. And then there was another one too. Hold on. Same thing. Ecclesiastes 11:5-6. Just as you cannot understand the path of the wind or the mystery of a tiny bit. No, that's not it. This is the one. Ecclesiastes 11:6. So Ecclesiastes 11:4 was the last one, and Ecclesiastes 11:6. This one's fire, y'all. This is another one. Same thing. Plant your seed in the morning and keep busy all afternoon. From you don't know if profit will come from one activity or another, or maybe both. And when I read that, it just made me think of like this, an extra pod in my jobs. Ties into the posting ghost. Like I work, I'm busy, I'm working, so I'm gonna post. And if whoever receives that, receives that. But I got my 2 other jobs to worry about and focus on. And yeah, man. So like plant seeds, man. Harvest, go out and work. Ties it into work ethic. See, everything ties in from this episode. Set boundaries. Stop hanging out late. Stop trying to please your friends and plant your harvest. Go out and work. Get that work ethic. You know what I'm saying? Like, I promise you, you won't go wrong. And make sure God is at the center of everything in your life. I'm not telling you to follow any certain religion, although I do feel like, you know, Jesus is the only way. Take that as you want. I'm just a messenger and speaking from my experience in life. Jesus is the only way. The one true king, the one who died to wash it all away. Thank you, Jesus. But yeah, go plant your harvest. Stop being lazy, y'all. Set boundaries. Go work. Stop trying to please everybody. You're only setting yourself back. Thanks for giving me time, y'all. Thanks for listening. This could probably tell me where we're at. Yeah. Thank y'all, though. I love y'all. I didn't even start out how I normally do. You could tell there's just a lot going on, you know, lights, cameras, background, setup. But I hope y'all mentally, physically, spiritually, emotionally good. I love y'all. Thanks for giving me your time. Let me know how you feel about this new setup. I'm about to get straight to editing. Gotta eat. Tomorrow is Memorial Day. Today's Sunday, May 26th, by the way. Tomorrow's Memorial Day. I don't work my morning job. I had off all day today. I don't work my morning job. I do work in the evening. Tomorrow I'm gonna do I think I'm gonna do a video in the morning. Like I said, I'm trying to find. I'm gonna be. No, I'm not telling y'all my life. Y'all get limited of me. But tomorrow I'm gonna clean the crib though before I go to work, and make a video too. Just learning as we go, y'all. But it's your boy Mike Extra. It's your boy Mike Extra, and you're now watching Sekular TV, and this is A XTRA POD. Yeah, more to come, y'all. More extra pods to come. Definitely a couple of the Let's Meet shows, just with new people, different people who are trying to do the Lord's work. That's my purpose, y'all. Going forward, don't think you're getting old mic stuff. Nope. Anything I do on this platform is to, you know, advance the kingdom of God, man. I don't care what anyone thinks. You know what I mean? Like, I ain't living for the world, man. It's dope that this is called secular, because secular means of the world. But I'm here to spread the message of the word of the Lord through the world. Secular. So, yeah, holla at me, y'all. Just a round of applause, you know, for all the growth, changes. I hope that lighting didn't mess it up too much. Oh well, whatever. We'll figure it out in the post. The rest of the reason why I want to switch to Saturday morning, so the lighting doesn't do that. There's a certain time frame I found in the mornings, and I figured, you know what? Let me try. I want to do an extra pod. You know, I've been itching. I took a week off. I've been itching, and I was wondering, like, you know, how would it look if I did it for golden hour? So we're gonna see now. Yeah, stay tuned. I will be doing an episode next week. There will be a week I'm taking a week off for my birthday week. So it'll be another little break, but that's why I think I'm doing a video tomorrow, next Saturday, and I might even do one next Sunday evening, depending how this turns out and how this looks. That way I can have a little bit of content to feed y'all during my time off. Like I told you about the iPhone camera. Gonna be doing different things with that to feed y'all content, behind the scenes stuff. I just like my stuff to look A1 crispy. So yeah, thank y'all. I love y'all. God bless y'all. Have a good week, and I'll talk to y'all later. Holla. Weirdo, right? I love y'all. I could actually do this a certain way.